Hello guys, as you might have known, my friend Cassie Zani has passed away recently due to her being tired of her life because of all of these complications, like her being bullied, a lot of bad stuff, and lots of other bad stuff happening to her basically. But I just want to say, may she rest in peace indefinitely. But today I'm going to be reviewing, for the second video series, part of my Bop It video series, Bop It XT, the sequel to Bop It. And this works just like the other Bop It game, except you have 3 new features added to it. The spin it part, which is this little orange wheel here, and so when the Bop It says spin it, you just literally give the wheel a spin. And if it says, there's also this flick it section, which is this green little, like, weird thing there. And if it says flick it, you can obviously just do that or move it around a bit. It's basically like an analog thumbstick. And one more feature about this game that isn't featured in other Bop It games that are like this in this design is Shake It, which is this little purple thing here which you can just turn on or off. Here, once it's pushed in, it's in off mode. So once you push it out, you'll have this little like bell thing here that's purple and moves around pretty easily. You can wobble around. And basically, if the Bop It says shake it, you just simply, yeah, you get the point. And when you pull it lever, you can select 4 styles of play, which is solo, where you're playing by yourself to practice your skills and all that. There's pass it, which I mentioned before in the first Bop It video, where when the Bop It says pass it, you pass it on to the next player, and the process of the game is repeated until only one player is left. And for party, it's the same thing, basically, but sometimes the Bop It would call out different parts of your body. So, for example, if it says belly, shoulder, foot, yeah, you get the point. And one more thing, which is one-on-one. It's where it's for 2 people. So one person holds the Bop It, holds one handle like this, and the other, holds the other handle like that, and they would all follow their commands. And when it says Bop It, the first person would have one side having green on it, as you can see, the other yellow. So player 1 would be, or player 2 would be yellow, and player 2 or 1 would be green. And so when it says Bop It, the first person, you would have to be the first person to hit the Bop It button for your opponent. And with the flick it section, you can change your level depending on which you completed. There's 4 levels in this Bop It game: Novice, Expert, Master, and Pro. Novice is the easiest level because it gives out the commands in plain English with, certain things. And when you are in Expert mode, it'll not only give the commands in plain English, but also it would make sound effects, just like the other Bop It game. And with Master, you would not only call out the sounds in pure English, but also in sound effects and color. So for example, if it says, the Bop It says yellow, then I twist it. Blue, pull. Orange, spin. Green, flick. Purple, and black, yeah. And there's Pro, where you are given 3 commands in a sequence. And the object of the Pro level is to follow the 3 commands in order. If you mess up, then the game's over. And unlike the other Bop It game, the twisted feature does nothing at all. So here's a little like front, side, and different points of view before I end the video. Oh yeah, you're wondering, what's this little hole right here? That's for a headphone jack. So if you're playing this and someone doesn't want to hear the noise come out of this thing, you can just grab a pair of earphones and plug it into the jack. Or if you're in a big space and you want to entertain some people with a amplifier or something, you can just plug that into the toy. And it should work the same way. So, yeah. I shall see you in the next video where I play novice mode on this Bop It. So, until then, catch you later, dudes.